Sandeep Khosla.
And I'm Mahbujani. Welcome to our show.
Her husband has the nation wrapped around his little finger, while she has him eating out of the palm of her hand. She's a television and a film producer. She plays a queen to her husband, the king of Bollywood. She's a closet interior decorator and a super mom. She's also a style icon for women across India. Please welcome our guest for today, the one and only GauriKhan.
Gauri, thank you for being on our show, and it's a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Gauri, so tell us, you and Shah Rukh are totally self-made. It must be an incredible high to achieve so much at such a young age.
Absolutely. I mean, it's amazing, and we thank God every day for whatever we have. But I think Shah Rukh is extremely hardworking, and so he deserves every bit of it.
But you stood like a rock behind him, like you're like a pillar behind him.
But actually, that's not true, because I was not too happy about him coming to Bombay, and actually I didn't even know when he became a star. Like it was very shocking for me firstly to be here and films and everything. It was very, very difficult, and I actually didn't want his films to do well. I thought if they flop, I should go back to Delhi. Because you know, when you're so young, and I got married when I was 21, and films and what happens and everything was so new that for me it was like, no, nothing should run and everything should flop, all his films should.
But God obviously answered your prayers, darling. He just became the biggest superstar. When you're self-made, it's a whole different satisfaction. I'm sure you enjoy every little thing that you people buy or you...
But it's been actually very gradual. At times, like when his films did well, what had hit us, I was not even aware of what was happening. Like, you know, when his first film did well.
Do you remember the first one that did well?
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
Divana.
You know, I was like, for a second, so you just forget. And Divana did well, and before we knew it, it was Dilwale and all his other various big films. And it was amazing. Like, I didn't even know that he had become such a big star. It was like that.
But when did he tell you that he wants to conquer Bollywood?
Has he conquered it?
You know, okay. We are saying he's officially conquered Bollywood, so
yes.
what do you have to say to that?
I think he still has to conquer it further.
That's wonderful.
No, I don't think there was a thought behind it. He was always ambitious and always, actually from his very childhood, in his school, in his college, he's always been on top, whether it's his...
He was a fantastic student as well.
His football, hockey, whatever he touched, his theatre, anything. For me, whatever he would touch would be gold. I think I was smart to marry him. I think that's my smartness, that I chose the right guy.
I think you just loved him too much. That's the other thought of it?
As I said, I'm lucky to have him, you know, even today. So.
And he's lucky to have you.
There's not even a question.
But you all met quite early almost in the teens.
As I said, like, he was the first person I met and went out with. So...
and he's been the only man?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic. In this day and age? Fantastic. What happens when you guys go to parties sometimes, I'm sure, and you have this wonderful blonde bimbit dancing with Shah Rukh, and sometimes you have this fabulous hunk dancing with you. Who gets more jealous? Who gets more possessive? Who reacts which way?
I think Shah Rukh dancing with somebody, I would say, well done.
He loves dancing, doesn't he?
I'll say, well done. You've gained confidence. And, well, if I was to dance with somebody, I don't know. Depends, actually, on who the person is.
Does he ever react or doesn't ever react?
Of course.
Immediate?
Of course, immediately, yeah.
And how do you react to this Queen of Bollywood tag? Aren't you fed up of it or aren't you embarrassed of it?
Absolutely. I mean, what Karan did to me at Zee Awards, I don't think I can ever forgive him for that. I think that's
I share that thought with you.
Because it was so stupid. I mean, Karan did it very sweetly and Sajid did it. It was fun for them, you know. So it was quite sweet of them to do it. And they said that, you know, the sponsors wanted it like that. But I was very embarrassed and I didn't know where to look. But it was, because it was Karan, it was fun, it was a joke for me. But I think...
You would have beaten up. Anybody else would have just beaten them up.
That would have been just a bit much, I think.
Shah Rukh is this big media person. He is all over. And you're always so shy and you're not in the media and you're always in the background.
It's not the question of being shy. It's not that I'm media shy or anything. But I just feel that if you're not in a profession to just, you know, be... I mean, you have to talk about something to be in the press, you know. It's fun to do a fashion shoot like that.
Yeah. And you have been on cover,
unnecessarily, you know, talking, and after a point there's nothing much to say. That's my whole thing, you know.
Gauri, in India, Shah Rukh has done pretty much everything. I would think it'd be wonderful if he goes to Hollywood. What do you think?
For me, I'm happy with whatever. If today he says that I don't want to act, I just want to be, you know, be a director or a producer, that I'll be fine with whatever he's happy with. You know, it's...
You don't want to push him and goad him into...
Not at all. I'd rather have him home with the kids, spend more time at home.
That's fantastic.
That would be better for me, I think.